So what happened when the Beatles played in the Philippines? Well, they had just finished their 2-night sold-out tour of Japan, where they'd played at the Budokan Center. And in Manila, they had already lined up 2 sold-out shows at the Rizal Stadium. But when the Beatles were invited to a special occasion hosted by the wife of the president, Imelda Marcos, the band actually declined the offer, fearing that perhaps they were going to be used as some kind of publicity stunt. It was going to be hijacked by the president to show how the Philippines was a very modern country. Their manager, Brian Epstein, considered that it would not be worth the risk. So controversially, they declined her offer. Unfortunately, she took it incredibly personally when the Beatles decided not to show at her event. A lot of people actually cancelled the Beatles in the Philippines. There were protests against them, and they were eventually hounded out of the city, where they were chased by thugs to the airport. The band were actually lucky to make it out alive. This is considered to be one of the reasons why eventually they stopped touring. This is explored further in the Beatles documentary Love. You can watch it there, but this is a highly interesting occasion where it just showed that however much these countries were trying to be modern, they still didn't quite understand how diplomacy worked. So there you go, guys. There is an interesting story about what happened when the band's tour came to an abrupt end and they decided that they would stay in the studios from then on. Let me know if you'd like to see more of this kind of content, and I will keep you updated very soon. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.